Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Mindful Homestead. My name is Jack, and today we've got a dreary day here on the homestead, but it's kind of a much welcome reprise from the last few days that have been really hot. We are in the middle of spring cleanup mode here on the homestead, which means getting the garden beds ready, getting the kind of ornamental plantings out here ready to go, and getting the pig fields behind me ready for pigs because they show up next week. There's a couple things I want to get done today, and the weather actually not being too hot. It's a little bit misty out, but that's not the end of the world. I want to get the old pig shelters dismantled and taken down and getting this area cleaned out. They're not doing anything right here. We're not going to have pigs in this area this year. So this is a part of the yard that we can reclaim. I think I want to put the sugar house down here versus over there, and I'll explain why in a future video. But I want to get this stuff taken out of here so that this area is cleared. Second order of business today is I want to get the electric fence from the pigs last year taken down. All the step-in posts and all the T-posts that we used, and then get the poly wire wound up onto a spool. We're going to be using all that again this year, so if I can get that kind of taken care of and nice, that would be great. Third order business, I want to get the temporary shelter from last year. That's kind of bottom of the barrel. I don't need to get that done today, but I'd like to. But for now, I'm going to go grab my impact gun. I'm going to go grab some bits because I used a bunch of different fasteners to put all these together. And we're going to start taking apart pig shelters. I'm going to bring the tractor down here. We'll load up as much as we can in the bucket of the tractor, and we will get these out of here. My plan of attack here is I'm going to take down all the fencing first, and then I will pull apart the shelters, get the water out of here. There's a vulture up there flying around. That's ominous. And we'll see which of these hog panels last, which of the ones we can still use. That one in the back might be a little bent up. Also, if you don't have one of these clip benders, I highly recommend getting one if you use clips on T-posts. They make putting them on and taking them off so easy. built something and you've screwed it together and then you're later taking it apart, always get back your fasteners. These are not cheap in today's world. In my hand right now is probably $7 or $8 worth of GRK structural fasteners, plus some decking screws in there that are not cheap either. So if you can take whatever you're building and take it apart slowly and get back what you put into it, totally worth it. The pallets here I don't really care about. I'm gonna end up probably burning these. There are a few pieces of shiplap on the end panels that I am gonna pull off before I get rid of the pallets. And again, I used screws to attach those pieces of shiplap. But other than that, they're just pallets. They're easy to dispose of. I can get more if I need them. So I'll probably just burn these and be done with it. I mean, maybe I'm cheap, but I see this as something I can reuse. If you're a regular watcher of the channel, you may have noticed that I've been working alone a lot lately. Where normally Jackie is kind of like my my right-hand man, if you will, or woman. That's nothing against her. She has nothing against the channel or the farm or anything like that. We had Madison back in April, our new daughter. Back at the, or sorry, not April, the beginning of March. We've both actually been super busy with taking care of Madison. That's why you haven't seen a lot of videos out. I've actually got, besides the one that I'm filming right now, I've got 3 videos filmed and ready to edit. I just haven't had time to sit down at the computer and actually edit them. And when I do have time, like today, potentially, I've got farm stuff to do. I talk to a lot of people that say they want to start a YouTube channel. And my advice is always to do it. YouTube's been great for us on the farm. It gives us an extra bit of income that we don't have from the farm. I mean, we have a stream of income from the farm, but YouTube adds to that, which is nice. But what you need to remember is that if you're doing something for YouTube, it's going to take double, potentially even triple, what it would take you if you weren't doing it for YouTube. Oh, don't want that to happen. As crazy as it sounds, this roof up here is still good. So I got to try and get this off. So we got to lift it off. It's got to come up and over that piece that's sticking up.
Okay.
And then we're just going to bring it over here. I know you can do it because we put it on.
Stay right there.
Yeah, wait, let me get these things off. Okay. Because this is still good. I don't know for what, but it's still good.
It's like a swamp in there, huh?
Well, that's where all the water's coming out of.
Yeah.
That's been kind of the extent of like what I've been asking Jackie to help me with here on the homestead. She's got her own stuff, like the gardens and the flowers and things like that. But lately, the farm stuff has kind of been all me. So this is the best place to burn the pallets. However, I don't want to burn them today because I actually want to get in here with the tractor in a few minutes and I want to kind of level this out and get it flat, because this is going to eventually be the place where we pop the sugar shack. And if I'm going to burn something and there's going to be a bunch of nails, I'd rather have it in a place that's going to be covered up for an extremely long period of time versus a spot like either in the pasture, which it would be great to burn it out there, like awesome, wide open. But if I'm going to burn it and then I'm going to be out there with the tractor eventually and animals, I don't want nails out there. I'm not going to record it, but I'm going to go take those T-posts up to the garage. I'm going to stash them and I'm going to come back down with the tractor. I'm going to dump all the tools while I'm up there. And then I'll come down with the tractor and I'll record kind of leveling this out and seeing if I can get a decent grade on it. There we go. The pig area from last year, or at least the piglet area, has been reclaimed. Looking at it, I almost feel bad that I'm going to put gravel down and put a sugar shack on top of it. It's super fertile soil. Super loose, full of pig poop and wood chips. But it's going to be absolutely perfect for the sugar shack when we get it here. Because my whole plan is to run the sugar shack completely off grid. I'm going to have solar panels mounted on the roof. And right behind me is where the sun sits pretty much all spring. So putting it here is a great spot. Versus over there where I was going to put it, there's trees on two sides of it that are going to block the sun. Kubota made quick work of it. There are people out there that say you can't back drag with a Piranha tooth bar on the front. And I gotta say you can. It does just fine. You just gotta get used to it. You gotta make sure your angles aren't too steep. Steep if you need to get up some material, but you gotta level it off pretty quick. But it can be done relatively easily. Shout out to our Patreons. They help to make these videos possible. We appreciate it a ton. If you like what you're seeing on the homestead, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Otherwise, we thank you for watching and I hope you're having a great day.